Monday morning, week 2 of training, and last week was not the best start to my marathon training. However, up early for today's run, kick-starting with 30 minutes ish, so we should get just under about 4 miles almost at the end. I've come out early because I've got to wait in for an engineer at the house later, and I might get out and do some intervals. I had 2 days rest over the weekend. I jam-packed all of my training into 5 days at the start of last week, but I've enjoyed it. I've been out with James and Neville, and it's been nice to get out with running with people, because last week I was on my own a lot. But anyway, catch you all a bit later on in the day.
Bit of normality this week. We're back at Caldicott Lake for Tuesday intervals. Today's session was going to be 800 metres, 6 sets of. However, I'm thinking that in my head, in my last training block, I like to start working in like time blocks rather than like distance blocks, because I'd get too much in my head about the pace. So I'm gonna try and aim for, I'm gonna do 6-minute mile pace is half a mile in 3 minutes. I'm probably not going to hit that for every rep or anywhere near that. Maybe more like 3:10 for 800 metres. So I thought if I do 6 lots of 3 minutes, still working between 5 and 10k effort, still getting a good workout, but there's no pressure in terms of distance then, and it just will work easier for me. It's set to be like the hottest day of the year today, so it's currently 20 past 8. I've had a few PT clients this morning, and then I've literally come straight to Caldicott to get this session done. So it just means that I'm trying to beat the heat, and it won't be too hot later on. I'll catch you all later and let you know how it went. I am halfway through 3 sets of 3 minutes. Now that side of the lake was lovely and shaded. This side of the lake, not so much, but it's working well on my watch. I did it on my phone, then sent it as a workout from my phone to my Garmin. I've done another video about how to do that. I'll leave a link up there. I'm taking 2-minute walk rate recoveries, so I'm still keeping the legs going, but I'm taking 2 minutes. I'm still only in week 2 of my marathon training, so a minute static rest now, and for this heat I don't think will be any good. So I'm just using these walk break recoveries. These are feeling quite hard today. I felt really strong in the warm-up, and then I think it might be the gym session that I did last night that has given me a bit of DOMS. I forgot to film that for here, but I did put some on my Instagram story. So it's really hard because I try and document my journey both on Instagram and here on YouTube. So if you're not already following me on Instagram, why not go and follow me, Clean Coach Katie. Right, I'm going to try and catch my breath back a little bit more. 3 more sets to go. Come on. Session done. 6 by 3 minutes. Managed to do 6 miles in total with warm up, cool down, and the 2-minute walk-in recoveries, which is good. And I'm just sat down trying to cool down in the shade. I'm just going to take a quick look at the stats, do some stretches, and then head home and get some recovery fuel. Haven't eaten anything this morning apart from a banana. Had like a nice coffee before clients this morning in the studio, and then just a banana, which worked out quite well today. Sometimes in my head I feel like if I haven't had anything to eat then I can't run well, but not having anything too heavy either, and really well. I guess I did eat my dinner quite late last night, I think about 9 o'clock after I got home from work, so there is that to factor into it as well. As a lot of people eat a lot earlier, so getting up and doing something without any fuel in them it can make a difference. But glad I persisted today through that hot weather.
and luckily there was quite a fair bit of shade up here at Caldicott. As you do, we just sat on the Redway getting shots for Instagram, you know. Here he is, so he's going to run up and jump over that cone. Look at that sweat, 32 degrees. Back home from a 4-mile recovery run, and ideally I would have gone earlier in the day. However, I've been working all morning and didn't finish till just after 2 o'clock. So I started at 6. So if I really wanted to get up really early, I would have to get up at like 4 o'clock, and that was not happening. Came home, had a bite to eat, and then James forced me out the front door. Now, I did a post on Instagram on Tuesday, like yesterday, about like running in the heat, and I wouldn't normally recommend like running in the peak midday, but it was either that or no run at all, and we decided to, James let me go at my pace and just took it easier, and my legs didn't really want to go any faster after yesterday's intervals, but I'm glad that I've done it now. It's about 4:30 and it's still like sweltering. I think it's like 32 degrees outside, but it's done now, which is great. Teaching core classes tonight, and then tomorrow is long run day. Again, switching things around this week due to the weekend plans, but hopefully I've got to plan out a route, but 12 miles tomorrow.
Thursday is upon us, long run day, and it's also the hottest day of the year on record. What even am I doing? Just under 5 miles in. The plan is 12 miles. I've mapped out like a kind of route from the studio. I've got my hydration pack with me. It's a Solomon one, so it's got 2 bottles which can hold up to like 600ml, but I've only got 300 in each because otherwise it gets too much. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling this at all today. I feel awful because I really wanted to start this training block in a really positive way, but this heat is just not cool right now. I think it's like 25, 26 already. It's like 8:30 in the morning. Trying to get out early, but I could have gone earlier, but I had a couple of clients this morning, so I've been up at 5 a.m. the last 3 days, and this is just going to be really tough, but I need to try and be a bit more positive to try and see this through. If I need to take walking breaks, then I'm going to. It might take a bit longer than what I'm expecting, but I really want to get this done because I'm at a wedding this weekend. Gosh, Katie, you're so inconvenient by putting your wedding this weekend. I'm just kidding, but I'm trying to find as much shade as possible, which is good, but then there is sunny parts. But right, I better not delay this too long, otherwise I'm gonna bail at some point. But yeah, five in. Let's just try and tick off each mile as we go. 8 miles in, and I've stopped. I'm having to stop myself from getting upset. I know it's down to a number of things. I know that I'm tired. I just hate the feeling of defeat. I like to think I'm quite a strong person with my running, but obviously today is not the day. But 8 miles is better than no miles, and it's only week 2 of the training plan. But this is the raw reality of the emotions that I'm going through. I know I'm literally just stopped today, so this is why I'm feeling like this. But I know once I've calmed down, I'm already starting to calm down. I know I'll be okay, but it's just a bit gutting because I had every good intention of doing it, but just the headspace. I just don't think like it's all just not about the body. It's also about their mind. Big part of this, but it's all right. 8 miles done, and tomorrow is a new day. So today is Friday, long run was done yesterday, and this weekend I'm in Birmingham for Katie's wedding. So we're going out for an early run this morning, a few miles jog. She is an amazing athlete, so I'm quite scared about this, but looking forward to it at the same time.
sitting down at the end of week 2, and again, looking back at all of the footage, it doesn't look like I had a good week again. But in reality, it wasn't too bad a week. I think it was around 27 or 28 miles in total. Obviously, the long run didn't go to plan, but that's down to the heat, which is fine. And it's just something that happens with training. So 2 weeks are done, not ideal, but, you know, there's still 14 weeks left to go. So 16 weeks is quite a long time for a training plan, and lots more time to make progress and put some more positivity into the weeks upcoming. We're kind of in week 3 right now, as I'm filming this, and it's going a lot better, and it is going to be a lot better. So make sure you stick around for the next video at the end of this week, because I promise you that it will be a better week in week 3. But thanks for sticking around and watching these videos. Please give this a like, drop me a comment below, and just say why you enjoy these videos, because it's good to know what kind of things you want to see in these recaps and these updates. But I just want to show the real highs and lows of what happens, because this is the reality of marathon training. Even top athletes, they don't go out there, and it's not really easy. You have to work hard, and there are good days, there's bad days, and there's days that are okay and pretty average. But I just want to show you the real life work, and hopefully we've got something coming up which is going to breed a lot more positivity and energy. And yeah, I really hope that I can show that with you. So thank you, and I'll see you all at the end of week 3.